How's it going, everybody? This is Bryce from the Illuminerdi here to present to you our top 10 Red Rangers list. Now, as a little bit of a disclaimer here to kind of let you guys know how this list was put together, we had multiple contributors here at the Illuminerdi put together our own personal lists, and then we kind of averaged out the scores of each of our lists to kind of make it a more fair representation of the top 10 Red Rangers here. And as always with any top 10 list, this is not the definitive list, of course. If you have different opinions on who you might think might be the top 10 Red Rangers, that is definitely okay. This is just our list, but also let us know in the comments below who you would have put on your list if your opinion differs from maybe this list. With that being said, we're going to get right into the list with number 10. Number 10, Carter Grayson, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. To start off our top 10 is Carter Grayson, serving as the Red Ranger from Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue. Carter was a natural-born hero, being a firefighter before joining the Rangers. Carter is always known for being selfless and always putting others before himself. Carter will also never retreat from a battle unless it will be a detriment to his team. If evil forces are afoot, Carter will do whatever it takes to take them down. Carter's never give up attitude and his extreme heroism is what makes Carter number 10 on our list. Number 9, Tommy Oliver, Power Rangers Zeo and Power Rangers Turbo. Coming in at number 9 on our list is Tommy Oliver, serving as the Red Ranger on Power Rangers Zeo as well as the first half of Power Rangers Turbo. His tenure on Power Rangers Zeo was pretty solid. In Zeo, he essentially continues where he left off as leader of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, just wearing the color red instead of white. His relationship with Kat, as well as the subplot with his brother, also gave him a lot to do in Zeo and gave the character some much-needed character development at the time. Power Rangers Turbo, unfortunately, was a different story. What Zeo did right with Tommy, Turbo basically did the complete opposite. Tommy spent most of his time on the season just working on his sports car and didn't really do much to contribute to the story or even his team until his final episode, passing the torch. Overall, Tommy was a great Ranger, however his run in Turbo definitely bumped him down a few notches, especially considering his replacement served as a massive improvement for the tone of that season. Number 8, TJ Johnson, Power Rangers Turbo. Coming in at number 8 on our top 10 Red Rangers is TJ Johnson, the second Red Ranger from Power Rangers Turbo. TJ was on his way to pursue a baseball career whenever he sees others in trouble and he takes action to help out. It goes so well that legendary Ranger Tommy Oliver chooses him to be his replacement as the new Red Turbo Ranger. TJ took the title and became the leader of the Turbo Rangers. Sure, he didn't get many episodes to focus on him, but his presence was there. And sure, under his thumb, the Turbo Zords were destroyed and the Power Ranger blew up, but he was able to get his team to recover and take them into space, where he and the rest of his team joined Andros as the Space Rangers, TJ taking the second-in-command position from that point. If this were a list of the greatest Rangers of all time, he would definitely be near the top, counting both of his seasons, as he really shines as the Blue Ranger in Power Rangers in Space. However, this list is judging his status as the Red Ranger, and even though he was an improvement from Tommy in that season, his team was defeated under his command, which puts him at number 8 on our list. Number 7, Leo Corbett, Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. The number 7 spot goes to Leo Corbett, the leader of the Lost Galaxy Power Rangers. Leo was originally just a stowaway on the Terra Venture who ended up on Mironoi after going through a portal. He was the only one not to pull the Quasar Saber. However, he was able to take it as Mike was about to fall into a chasm caused by a monster. After losing his brother, Leo became very determined to avenge his brother and defeat evil. In the final episode, Leo almost destroyed himself by sacrificing himself to destroy Trakina. His determination and ability to rise up to the challenge of being leader after his brother's apparent death is what makes Leo number 7 on our list. Number 6, Casey Rhodes, Power Rangers Jungle Fury. Number 6 on our list goes to Casey Rhodes, the Red Ranger from Power Rangers Jungle Fury. Casey was your newbie Pai Schwa student who was not only learning to become a Pai Schwa master, but a master ranger as well. When the series starts, Casey is headstrong, ready to help even when he doesn't have the tools or knowledge, but makes sure no one gets hurt. Jared was supposed to be the Red Ranger, but was possessed by the evil Dai Shi, giving Casey the opportunity to take the mantle. We see his true potential fulfilled at the end of the season, where he alone was able to save the former bully Jared from the evil clutches of Dai Shi when the other Rangers didn't believe it could happen. While Casey wasn't initially the most qualified for the job of leader, by the end of Jungle Fury, he was able to earn his stripes quite literally and proved to be a very capable leader, making him number 6 on our list. Number 5, Scott Truman, Power Rangers RPM. We're at the halfway point now, and it's time to get in gear with Scott at number 5 on our list. Scott was always living in his older brother's shadow. Once he became Ranger Series Red, he took the role of Red Ranger very seriously and always made sure that his team had the upper hand. He always wanted to show his father how good he was and wanted him to be proud of him. He would get that at the end of RPM as he was asked to lead the Eagle Squad, replacing his deceased older brother. Scott also had the challenge of being the leader of a Ranger team in a world that had already been destroyed by the main villain. It was his duty to keep the remaining citizens of Corinth safe from the evil clutches of the Vengex army. It was Scott's determination as well as his ability to take his role as leader seriously that put him as number 5 on our list. Number 4, Jason Lee Scott, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. He is sure, pure, and strong. He believes in his team. He believes in the power of good. He is always ready to go into action. He did so much in his first season, and with the comics, Go-Go Power Rangers, as well as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, we got to see so much more depth to his life, emotions, and decisions. Ever since Jason became a Red Ranger, he was a leader. Even when something goes wrong, he is always the first one who tries to correct it. He was always willing to save people, including Tommy when he was evil. After Tommy lost his powers, Jason put the blame on himself for not being able to save him. After saving his team from losing their powers as well, Tommy sent Jason a letter stating that he didn't blame Jason for losing his powers. Jason continues to thrive thanks to his return in Power Rangers Beast Morphers as well. Jason is a true legend in the Power Rangers history books, and that's what makes him at number 4 on our list. Number 3, Jack Landors, Power Rangers SPD. Jack was someone who wanted to do good for others, as he and his running mate Z did that by stealing whatever was needed for poor families in New Tech City. Of course, it got them busted and in jail, but given a new chance, he became the SPD Red Ranger. Through becoming the Red Ranger, he learned the responsibility of being an SPD officer as well as how to lead a team into battle. His relationship with Sky made for some very interesting conflict in this season, as Sky felt that he was more qualified than Jack to be the leader of the team, considering he had already gone through the training program. Jack had to prove to his team that he was capable of being leader, and he did a fine job of it once he gained his footing. He was set as the Red Ranger, it seemed, but a new path was made, and he had chose to do what he wanted. He stepped down and continued to make a difference in the way that worked for him. There were no regrets, and he knew that it was the right thing to do. His ability to rise up in such unorthodox circumstances is what puts Jack at number 3 on our list. Number 2, Wes Collins, Power Rangers Time Force. Coming in at number 2 is the only Red Ranger on our list that didn't serve as the leader of their team, Wes Collins. After getting everything he wanted in his whole life, Wes Collins wanted change. He found it after team leader Jen Scott tried to get him to unlock the Chronomorphers to help stop evil. Not only did Wes do that, but he decided to join the team as Time Force Red. Wes then took his Ranger counterparts under his wing and helped them adjust to the past. While not the leader of the Time Force Rangers, Wes proved to be a very useful asset to the team. When he was temporarily replaced by his predecessor, Alex, it was clear that the team needed Wes as the Red Ranger. Wes also tried to develop a brotherly relationship with Eric, which does happen by the end of the series. Even after his time as Red Ranger, he joined the Silver Guardians with Eric as his partner, and also helped create the transportal devices, which allows Rangers from different dimensions to meet up with each other. Wes also had his romantic relationship with Jen, which ended up being one of the most beloved relationships in the show's history. It was Wes's ability in battle as well as his relationships with his fellow teammates that put him as number 2 on our list. Number 1, Andros, Power Rangers in Space. Finally, number 1 on our list goes to Andros from Power Rangers in Space. He joined the scene as a teen wanting to become a Power Ranger. After he did, he became the Red Space Ranger. With the help of his friend Zane, they defended the galaxy from evil until Zane was wounded badly and he had to be frozen to be kept alive. After this, he became a loner, only wanting to work by himself and didn't trust people due to him being distant from others. When the Turbo Rangers accidentally boarded his ship, he believed they were intruders until Andros decided to trust them and let them become Space Rangers. His main struggle was the disappearance of his sister, Corone. After it was discovered that the main villain, Astronema, is actually Corone, he makes it his mission to make her good again. In the finale, he finds Zordon on Astronema's dark fortress. Zordon convinces Andros that the only way to save the galaxy would be to destroy him. Andros does this, saving the galaxy as well as his sister. Andros was a leader who had already lost his team once and didn't want to lose another team. This aspect of his character gave him a certain deepness that other Red Rangers before him didn't really have. This is what made Andros so unique from his other Red Ranger counterparts, earning him the number 1 spot on our list. Do you agree with our picks? Be sure to let us know in the comments below, and always remember, here at the Illuminerdi, we're always watching.